Hey guys, this is Subhav Ramnani. Welcome to a day in my life as a final year medical student, holiday and lockdown edition. So as you see, I wake up with my Alexa alarm, which is at around 8:30 a.m., get my slippers on and go straight to open the curtain of my bedroom. This makes sure that some sunlight comes in my bedroom and I don't fall asleep again. From here I go to my washroom and freshen up and come back with a washed face and a clean mouth. This is basically step 2 of making sure that I don't fall asleep back again. From here I go back to my bedroom and make my bed. I'm not making some fancy bed, I just settle my blanket and that's all. And then I head over to the kitchen and fill some water in the kettle, about 500 ml in slow motion, just because I can. And then I go and ask Alexa this. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. If humans name their pet dogs, do dogs also name their favorite humans? In Yerevan, it's 16 degrees Celsius with clear skies. Today, you can expect lots of sun, with a high of 29 degrees and a low of 14 degrees. Subha, here's what's new. From NDTV News, latest news.
And just like that, I get my morning update from Alexa about the news and the weather while I sit down and sip over my 500 ml of warm water while I watch my sleep analysis from the previous night and also browse over social media. Because of all the video filming in the morning, I start my day a bit late and I start with a flip live session at 10 am. So the first thing I do is to plan out my day. I look at my calendar, I see what I have to do and I plan it out like this, from the most necessary part to the least necessary part. Because I feel in the morning I have the most energy and as the day progresses I get tired, so I leave the less demanding tasks for the later day. And then I go to my whiteboard and write down my full plan. This gives me a stimulus and motivates me to complete my day and complete my task list. So my first task here is to complete some Anki cards. Now I have a lot of Anki cards today, so I don't think so I can complete it all in one go, so I've divided this task into many parts. So Anki is a revision which requires active recall and it's very demanding on the brain, so I tend to get tired around the 25-minute to 30-minute mark. After about 36 minutes of active recall to be precise, my brain gets a little tired and I go do my next task on the to-do list, which is doing clinical questions. So I do my questions from Boards and Beyond or BNB. I select the topics which I have to do the questions from, I select the number of questions which is about 5 to 10 and I start answering those questions. So I've just finished answering all these clinical questions and to my surprise, while I was doing these clinical questions, it took me about 1 hour and 11 minutes and my girlfriend presented me with a waffle. So we both sit and talk and have the waffle and take a quick 15-minute break. After that break, I'm back to my studies and my next task here is to do more Anki cards because I just did about 25 minutes and I still have more to go. So here I am doing more Anki cards and starting my post-breakfast session. And again, after 25 to 30 minutes, I get a bit tired of active recall and I decide to take a small break. And in my break, I actually decide to do some exercise. Now this is not some hard and fast exercise that I do. I just have this resistance band right next to my study table and I crack out a few reps of face pulls. That's all, just to get me moving. And then Flip reminds me that my 5-minute break is over and I go back to my study session. For this study session, I don't want to do any more Anki cards, so I decide to revise Pathoma, which is a book for pathology, and it's a great tool to get all the high-yield information about pathology. So first, I just skim through all the topics that I've already studied and reach to the topic which I have to study. So after lightly skimming through the topic, I get a good idea about what is it about and it also kickstarts my brain. My next step here is to log on to my BNB or Boards and Beyond website and find the relevant video for this particular Pathoma topic. Now after finding the relevant video, I go ahead and watch the video while also annotating my Pathoma book. So just in case if you guys are wondering, I use the Notability app to annotate all my PDFs and I've been using it since like 3 years almost. So finally I'm done annotating the lecture and I need that 5-minute break to re-energize my mind. I check my study time and it's about 2 hours and 31 minutes. I go back to studies after my short 5-minute break and guess what? we have Anki once again, my third session of Anki to complete all my cards. And yes, I'm finally done with my first study block and I've managed to study about 2 hours and 58 minutes while taking a 30-minute break. And now I think it's time for a long break. So as any tired person will do, I go ahead and check my social media. Remember, I checked it about 3 hours and 30 minutes ago before starting my study block. While I do that, my lunch tiffin is here. Now since I've entered final year, I've decided to get this service, a tiffin service, so I can better utilize my time studying and resting. And yes, I do get to enjoy the Indian food here in Armenia while watching Netflix, and I'm gonna decide to watch a bit of Pokemon today because that's the only common thing me and my girlfriend watch. And now to kickstart my second half of the day, I decide to make chai. Now I'm a very lazy person when it comes to all the kitchen work, so my way of making chai might feel a bit strange to you, but here's how I make it. So step number 1 is putting the tea bags in your cups and then pouring hot boiled water over it. Now gently give it a stir and go and get the milk from the fridge. Now all you have to do is put the milk in slow motion. Remember, you have to put it in slow motion. That's the trick. After that, wait for about 5 minutes and your chai is ready. And with that, I'm about to start my study block 2 for the day. Now this block will only be about 1 hour because I have a meeting after this. And you guessed it right, I'm gonna start with Anki again. As my brain is fresh, I think active recall is again the best way to start my study block. And here I fire up my last session of Anki cards, hopefully, and I finish all my cards. Oh, and yes, if you're wondering, I did not put sugar in my tea. Yes, I told you, it's a strange way of making tea. Don't copy it. And finally, I've completed all my cards and I'm done with Anki for the day. But I still have some time for my 1 hour study session, so I decide to make a mind map. Now I make mind maps to get a structure of everything in my brain and to keep a hold of the bigger picture. I make a mind map about female reproductive system which I recently studied from Pathoma. And just like that, 1 hour is over completing Anki cards and making a mind map. Now I have a small meeting with my friends over at the research group in my university where we talk about the current research we are doing and plan the next few steps in our research. So the meeting was quick and short, and then you guys must be wondering, oh my god, is this guy gonna study again? Is this guy gonna start Anki again? Well, not Anki, but yes, I'm gonna study again. This is because I try to finish my studies in the first half of the day, or as I call it, till 6 to 7 pm, so I can have time for exercise and enjoy my night playing with friends or going out. So I start with watching videos on Prep Ladder. Today I am watching rapid revision video about physiology, specifically cardiac physiology. I'm watching a revision video because my brain is already a bit tired and revision videos is not very taxing on my brain. And it's about 1 hour and I'm done watching the rapid revision video, but to my surprise, I have one more task left on my to-do list. And can you guess it? Can you guess it what I'm gonna open? Yes, Anki. Now I told you I've finished all my cards for the day, but still I have to unlock or unsuspend the cards for me to do tomorrow. So here, since I've finished my 1 hour study session, I start a new session for about 25 minutes just to unlock the cards. Now I don't have to study in this, I just have to look at the specific tag of the specific video that I studied today and unsuspend or unlock the cards for that, and maybe read through them so I know what I'm going to be dealing with tomorrow. And I'm finally done unlocking or unsuspending all my new cards for tomorrow, and it actually didn't take me 25 minutes. So when I look at my flip timer session, it's actually taken me just 20 minutes, so I decide to call it a day for studies and decide to end my session here. So finally, I'm done with all studies of my day, and I'll give you a total breakdown at the end of the video. Now it's time to exercise. So I go ahead and get changed and start my exercise routine. Now before starting, I go to my Center app, which I've subscribed to, and look for today's workout. Currently I'm following a Center 6 program, which is 6 weeks, 6 exercises and 6 rounds. So I go on and start my exercise while tracking the calories that I spend on the Xiaomi Mi Band 4. Now tracking the calories is not necessary, but it's just what motivates me to go ahead and work out every day. While I'm totally crushing the workout, it's so relaxing just to see myself working out and do this voiceover. So you see, I've finished most of my studies by 6 or 7 p.m. and since I'm on a vacation and it's locked down and I don't have to stress myself and study all day, I'll be enjoying the rest of the day. And finally, after 28 minutes of hard work, I've burnt about 240 calories. Now that's like 600 ml of Coca-Cola. Well, finally, it's time to freshen up and be ready for the next half of the day. And it's finally time to check off that last item on my whiteboard, which was to exercise. Well, now let me show you how I magically clean my dirty dishes for the day. Just like this. After showing you guys some magic, it's time to get in my post-workout protein shake. Now while drinking my protein shake, I FaceTime my family and talk to them about 25 to 30 minutes. Well, after FaceTime, it's time for this. Trust me, it's a great accomplishment when you check off all the tasks on your to-do list and clean off the whiteboard to start afresh tomorrow. Well, after doing that, it's time to leave home because after all the hard work of studying today and also filming everything I study, it's time to relax a bit and go out for a good and nice dinner. Well, let me walk you through the new norm of visiting restaurants in the pandemic. Take off your mask and keep it aside in a tissue. Then go ahead and read the menu and decide what you want to order. Then all you have to do is sanitize your hands because the menu is touched by many people, and sanitize these hands properly just like you wash your hands. Take your time with it and clean your hands very well. And I'm about to have a green burrito. Well, it's not green because they didn't have the green bread, but yeah, it's a healthy burrito, so that works. Well, after a delicious and healthy meal, we head out of the restaurant and we have to go to my girlfriend's house in order to drop her. But on the way, we have many attractions. So if you're interested, stay in the video and I'll show you a bit of Yerevan. Now I'm at the park next to Aram Street and here's a very famous restaurant. It's called the Seasons Restaurant. And also, many Indian singers have come here and shot their music videos. Now we're at Northern Avenue where there's some street art and the person is, the person is actually making some amazing street art and people come here often and see the process of making the street art. And then we decide to get coffee. Well, not us, just my girlfriend decide to get coffee. I don't know why she drinks coffee at night, but yeah. Then finally we walk and I drop her home. And now I'm all alone with my AirPods. Well, after a good 15 to 20 minutes walk from my girlfriend's place, I'm finally back home and it's time to start the wind down process. So first things first, you go to the washroom and wash your hands thoroughly and also freshen up for bed. So that includes brushing your teeth, changing into your night suit and etc. After I'm done with this, I actually plan to sleep, but there's some change in plans. My friends invited me for a game of Call of Duty, so I said, why not? I am actually, filming a video and I have studied my bit, so why not enjoy and play some more and then go head to sleep. So after just 15 to 20 minutes of gaming, not much, just like 1 or 2 games, I'm done and I decide to call it a day. Now it's time to go to bed. So before going to bed, I actually sit down and browse through YouTube and find a 12 to 15 minute video. Now you guys may say you should stay off screens before sleeping, but I know that, if I watch a 15-minute video, I'll probably feel sleep, halfway. So it helps me go to sleep in a way. So I go find a video which is interesting to me and it's about 10 to 15 minutes long, and I'm sure that I'll feel asleep around the 7th minute mark, and then I head off to sleep. Alexa, good night.
Good night. Sleep tight.
Well, this was an honest day in my life in the lockdown and my vacations, where I managed to study 5 hours and also enjoy my day. Because all work, no play makes Jack a dull boy.